Hey,
everybody.
hey, hello, and welcome to. Wait, we are live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Foot fungus there.
Yeah. Just make sure. Welcome to our Waterdeep game, where everyone is currently in the domains of dread, and more specifically, Falkvonia at the moment. That was a real one.
What did you say to me?
So, pre-game announcements. Once again, our soundtrack's brought to you by Sirenscape. Link is above Scotty's head, or is it below?
No, it's above.
Wonderful. About 12-ish, maybe less a month. Every week, I forget. But it's you pay every 2 months, and if you get the premium package, you get all their sci-fi, fantasy, and board game soundtracks and everything that's going to come out. You can create your own custom playlists. And there's an app for the phone and on the computer. Some things have integration to where you don't need an external speaker. Zoom, as far as I can tell, does not. Or if it does, we haven't figured it out because
we're plebes.
But it still works, so it's wonderful. Go check them out. Yeah, and it's super affordable. And they have the entire Waterdeep Dragon Heist sound that's already created. So we've been using that a lot. Let's see, any other pre-game announcements? Anything from anyone that we need to know?
I'm just curious. I don't know if you can look it up real quick on Sirenscape or not, but do they have the Acquisitions Incorporated stuff on there at all?
Haven't checked. Katrina can look that up in a second.
You could probably find some really goofy voices on that one.
If they've created something, it might be there. I know they have a lot of Paizo Pathfinder stuff. D&D just seems to be a little bit slower to the game.
I don't think they do.
Yeah. They might have been. Yeah, they don't even have. They need to get more on there.
I think part of the reason is Pathfinder started out with them very, very early on. D&D's only been with Sirenscape for a couple of years.
Yeah, also, they got to get that top-notch voice acting from Mike Merrills.
Yeah, I was about to say they're getting voice acting from people in Wizards of the Coast too for a lot of their stuff. Seems like.
Yeah, you have the good Chris Perkins, and you have the Mike Merrills.
Was he the Kenku?
Why get through from the bus?
Was he the Kenku?
No, he.
Now, Mike Merrills was Never Ember. It was.
He just sounds like Mike Merrills.
Yeah, he sounded like he was just calling it in. It's like, here's your script. I am Never Ember. I
mean, it's almost like he has no actual training as a voice actor.
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Chris Perkins is like, I'm playing a crazy person? What do you mean by playing?
My God, his I can't remember his name.
I think it's Zablob.
Yeah, that was a work of art.
But anyway, enough critiquing random people who would never watch this.
But you can find all these amazing random silly voices in Sirenscape.
Yes.
Yes.
Including the infamously famous Kenku battle.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like a bunch of angry seagulls pecking at each other.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So, with all that out of the way, let us dive in to critical. Wait, no. Waterdeep.
I thought that too.
Minor role. I don't know. Anyways.
Critical failure.
Oh, not kind.
With your rolls.
Okay, all right now. Why you gotta be like this?
If we can be, everybody is consistently bad, that actually would be a great show day.
Yeah. So we
also be very short.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys had just defeated Vlad Dragov, who was the Lord of Falkvonia, and have returned to the carnival, keeping his severed head as proof and keeping it hidden because you realize walking around with a severed head of the local lord of the area probably wasn't going to draw good attention.
Probably not. I believe we put it in a bag.
Yes.
They
Put
call
it-
that a career-limiting move.
Yeah, if we didn't have a bag, does anyone have a bag? I'm just like holding the head. Do anyone got a bag?
I think we do. I think you
Yeah.
pulled one off of the cloak.
I mean, I can. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I don't need to, I won't.
Well, look, we could have just done the Perseus thing and taken his own cape with it and tied it up in like that.
Oh yeah, I think we had talked about doing that.
I don't know
Just
what
made a bindle out of it.
I don't know what a Perseus is, but I like that idea.
Mhm.
That's patience, dude, bro.
You are returning to the carnival.
Yeah.
And I think you guys attacked him at night? Or was
Yeah.
it at night?
It was at
So-
night.
The carnival is basically, during the nighttime shift. So you
Alright.
saw some of the dinners and stuff going. You see, the late night people coming around, getting shown the wonderful stuff from the carnival and usual. So what do you guys do?
Oh, we're heading straight to.
Yeah, is Madame Fortuna awake?
You go to a wagon and it does have the flap for open.
Yeah, I guess let's go in. I'm gonna knock on like the outside of it first so she knows we're coming.
Just here. Come in.
Okay. Definitely not creepy.
Does she happen to be wearing a tree on her head, just out of curiosity?
No.
With a crow in it?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I have a feeling you don't understand the reference.
Yes.
Mommy Fortuna and her Midnight Carnival, The Last Unicorn.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen Last Unicorn, so.
She had a tree on her head.
Her hat was a fucking tree,
Oh my god! I need
and
to
her
watch
crow
that again.
sat in it.
I need to watch that again. Jeez.
Yeah, you do. I mean, just on principle, but yeah, you do.
I knew about the crow. I thought it was on her shoulder. My memory is horrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mine is too. Who the hell are you?
What are we doing?
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're live. Hey.
So you walk into, and she's just like, I am here to tell. Oh, it's you guys.
So we did the thing.
What thing?
We defeated the Lord.
Boom. As
What are you doing with the head?
the head just is on the table now. It's
She's like,
still
I
wrapped
believe
up,
you
but
put something on my head. I can't tell what it is.
I thought he meant on the table.
He
yeah,
did
she's
so.
blind.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
My vision only allows me to see that which is living.
He is not anymore.
Oh, puppy! It's like Patience peeks his head out.
You're using the pronoun game. Just say who the hell you put on the.
Lord-
Whose head is it?
Lord Falcone? I don't remember his name.
Falcone. No, this isn't Batman. We're not fighting the mob.
Yeah, no, Vlad Drakov. It was,
Dragov.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
You defeated the bloody hawk?
We did, yeah.
Impressive. I expected you all to die.
Hey,
Well,
so
that
did
wasn't very nice.
Thanks.
so did he.
Yes,
That's fair. Yeah, we kind of did for
Yeah, he
a
expects
hot
most
minute
people to
there.
die. Must have been equally humiliating for him to beat by a bunch of non-humans, including 2 females.
Presumably.
Why would that matter?
He was incredibly misogynistic and racist.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. He's all evil and all that.
I mean, there's a reason he became one of the dark ones of this world. Only the most irredeemably evil ever gained the domain.
So you said we needed his head to be able to leave or something?
Nice.
No, I never said anything of the sort. I said the only way for you to have leaved is for the bloody hawk to die in the vision. And even then, I didn't say that. I just saw what my vision showed, that the only way for you to leave is that vision.
Well, he's dead. So are we able to leave?
Presumably, at some point, you'll be able to find a way to leave. His death opened the door to that.
Is it just like a door? Like we just go over and there's just a door frame and we just open it and we're out?
How am I supposed to know? Do you expect me to see into the future?
Hi.
Is it some vague ass thing
Yes.
where like we're on the
Oh my god,
On
I
the-
will give her. I don't remember. How much did we pay her last time?
2 copper?
Was that it?
No. I'm just joking. It's like my 2 cents.
You know, considering that we just eradicated the local lord of the place, and there's still quite a sizable army that might not be too happy about it, and we've brought this head right in here into the carnival, you might be a little more cooperative about sending us on our way before they trace us back to you.
Did you just confess to bringing trouble to the carnival, breaking one of our 2 cardinal rules?
Whoopsies. Looks at Rogh.
Did
Are
you, or did you
bringing
not say
the
that we could
wrath
leave?
of the armies to this carnival?
We're trying to
This
be on our way and
sanctuary?
no longer be a part of this carnival, so
We
if you would
weren't-
please.
We were not seen. We want to leave as soon as possible.
Well, if I knew bloody hell how you guys left, I would have told you in my visions. My visions are not precise unless I'm using the Taraku deck.
I will give her 10 gold.
Thank you. Pulls out a little device, be like, "Psst, that's gold. I'm blind.
I know. Yeah.
So
So,
we're gonna use the deck.
yes.
Wow, there's a lot of things in this. Quite many of them. No one liked that. Okay, got it.
No.
Just Fallout 4, everyone disliked that. Alright.
No, I just, honestly, Rogh is just too cross with this batty old witch to really care right now.
I know. It's just anyway, so
So she starts putting down a Taraku deck. Like, she pulls out a different one than what's on her table. Because she's already said that one's basically fake as fuck. She's like, puts it down. You would see if she had eyes, them rolling around in her head, but she lacks those. So, killing the Lord opened up an opportunity, for in his castle there was a prisoner who has been released from the chaos. This prisoner has the means to escape this domain. But I warn you, 1, this prisoner is not a nice person. And 2, the means of escaping may not be the most pleasant for those who have pure heart.
oh, that shouldn't be a problem then. Alright, let's go.
You will find her in the woods to the east. Follow the trail of children.
Oh.
Alive children? Dead children? Does she have a name? What does she look like? Fuck. Thought you said you're reading for precise with this deck.
I see you being humiliated much in your life for expecting things that will not come to you.
Creepy old lady in the woods. Got it.
Not an old lady. Well, she is old. But the deck does the dark powers never grant someone pure sight. And I just gave you an exact location.
No, you did. We appreciate it a lot. We are gonna leave now
Yes, they also give me
and
10
take
gold.
the head with us.
As you move out, you see one of the other people like, oh, hey, Madame Fortuna don't like you guys.
No, she really doesn't.
Yeah, if she actually liked you, she would tell you a lot better readings.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I walk out, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on her table and make it smell like rank ass.
That was like elf.
I used thaumaturgy to make a really loud fart noise. Fart jokes. Anyway.
I walk faster with the severed head away from the carnival. And by faster, I mean all of you are jogging to keep up with me because my speed is 50 now.
Can you imagine
Okay.
if what's his name from Ghost of Shockmarsh wasn't in the group with you guys? Joe Soul? Be like,
Oh.
guys, please.
Oh.
I'll have to get him a cart. Poor little fish guy.
Just a little halfling grandma moving faster.
Come on.
I feel like we should probably get Joe Soul like a broom of flying, but like strap it to a plank of driftwood.
Oh, I got future plans.
Oh,
Surfboard of flying. Yeah.
So,
Well, I did pick up Longstrider specifically for that.
So he would.
It's a touch spell. I can make his speed. He can be now as fast as my halfling.
Ooh.
Halfling grandma, yes.
Yes, he can move at a big ol' whopping 25 feet around. And it's non-concentration, so technically I could do that and Expeditious Retreat on myself. So that both of us can
Oh, yeah, they are.
only lasts an hour though.
Wow.
Should we
They have taken a dump in power.
well, they are in the woods. I don't know what you're talking about, but I just assume it's something in the woods. Anyway, so I guess we don't need this head. Should we just like get rid of it?
Oh no, no. Unless you know for sure that we can go back and get it later if we find out we need it. I think better to need and not have than have and not need.
Oh, okay.
We can lose it once we get out of here, but we might need to fucking, I don't know, present it as proof of purchase or something.
Oh, we
Are
can't
you
have it
okay?
in the circus.
No, we're not in the fucking circus. We're going in the woods to go find this crazy biddy that'll get us out of here. Supposedly we're supposed to be following children.
Okay.
Gods only know what that means. Look, I swear to Sune, if we find like a creepy like Children of the Corn kind of like singing and dancing in line, enchanted procession of children, I'm
So
probably just going to walk away.
farmers' children? I don't understand the Children of the Corn thing.
You've never seen those?
Rogh is our Polton. He has all the fourth wall references that none of us get.
It's that legend lore shit. He spent too much time reading in the new Allen College.
They're both bards. It makes total sense.
Children of the Corn. There's a cult of Moander. That is funny for those who understand the realm's lore. Moander was the god of rot and decay, and very much hated Chantal, the goddess of earth or of agriculture and all that.
It's not Shanti.
Could be pronounced Shanti. Yeah. I mean, none of the gods have been pronounced correctly this entire campaign, really.
Why start now?
Yeah. Soon, Sune, Saloon, Salune, Uteo, Utao, Bob,
Patience, patience.
Tomato, tomato.
Madame Fortuna, Madame Fortuna.
And nobody pronounces my name right ever.
Yeah. I mean, it's pronounced so bad. Your
Everyone's
overlay has Jesse.
Everyone's like Rogh, and then Rogh, and then Rogh.
I think last week was the worst pronouncing. I don't know who did it, but it was like total but. Oh, okay. Like, rough.
Yeah, so we're going to the forest.
We're looking for kids.
Yes. So as you
Wow,
guys are,
this is not creepy at all. Just a bunch of
You're
adults going into
approaching.
the woods hunting kids down.
you hear coming from the woods a song, and you do see some children walking towards the forest.
Hey, there's one of the
Also
kids there.
hear other sounds.
I guess we're following them.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we followed them.
Damn, this music got hard.
I know.
Yeah, Patience just follows like you can't hear the music.
Yeah. So as to get closer, because kids are slower, and they also seem to just be like, ooh, as you guys have more of a purpose.
Do they seem enchanted, or are they just following the music because it's weird?
They seem a bit enchanted. Their eyes are a little glossy.
Do they look like they're kids from those local villages? Or, okay, just want to make
They
sure.
look like logo. They all have the brands on their forehead.
Okay. Patience tries to move ahead of them as quickly as possible. Beat them to their destination.
So, as
Can
you
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it's the music that's doing it, or if they're just under this effect of a spell and the music is coincidental?
You don't even need a roll. It's the music.
Okay, great.
It doesn't seem to be affecting us, though, does it?
All of you over the age of maturity for your species, right?
Mm-hmm.
Physically, yeah.
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
So every now and
great.
then, Patience, you just see him go, "Ooh, that's a nice song."
That's kind of fucky, but okay.
So, when you get further in the woods, you see in an area, just a bunch of kids standing there, and you see a lot of foliage covering something, and you see an old woman, hideous and long, thin white hair, large, nose. It's a hag. Ain't lying.
I mean, that's
Did you
rude.
say
Just because she's
foliage?
an old lady doesn't mean
Foliage.
she's a hag.
Foliage.
Wow, look at all this foil.
They're silverleaf trees.
We know how to preserve the head then. Put in foil.
Put it in the microwave. No!
In foil? Oh god.
So he just doesn't touch the sides. The magnetron will be fine. So you just see her, and she's like, you see this. She's basically singing the song, and the children are coming. She's like, "Oh, you're a bit old for children."
Well, we're not children.
And we're not here for your song either. We're here to go home. We're trying to get back to our own plane.
And we're told that you have a way to leave.
I might, but why would I help you for?
Well, we've served to recently rebalance the power structure in the local area, and go ahead.
I will roll the head onto the ground in front of her.
Ah, you're the
So
ones.
Do any of the children react? Or are they still spellbound?
They are kind of just standing there, kind of like still a little bound for a few rounds.
Okay.
She's like, you've the ones who killed the master of this domain and helped release me. Nice. For that you get a reward, yes. I have a device that allows one to leave this place. Though I had planned on using it myself, but I do need at least 3 other pilots.
Pilots?
Yes. She goes over to a lot of stuff and pulls it, and you see a pyramidal structure, which I have modified for this game. It's got 4 seats, and in the center, a glowing orb. She's like, "This is my rift spanner."
Patience looks right at the camera and says, okay, we're in that campaign now. Alright. Then just looks over and it's like, what's that?
It's a device from 2E. The second error. Right after the Grand Conjunction.
It will transport us out of here, yes?
Yes. But
Can I
it
make a
takes
history
4.
Can I make a history check?
4.
To do what?
For the second era? I would see
Oh,
what
that's
he
a
knows in.
that's a throwaway joke. It's fine.
He's talking about us from 2nd edition.
Yeah, probably.
I got all of that, but I'm not saying is if the timelines don't reset themselves and they're actually contiguous within the eras, then there should be history of this, yes?
You won't know the history because this history is all within the domains. So you would have to read up on your domain.
Okay. That figures.
Yeah. So
Better pick up
there's
Legend War.
just 2 catches. One, as you can see, there's 4 seats, so it requires 4 people. There's 5 of us. 1 of you will have to remain. And 2, it's powered by souls. And I'm a little short on soul. So that's why I'm calling the kids. 2, 3 kids should equal 1 adult. Once I drain their souls, it would be fully powered.
I have a better idea. I cast polymorph on the hag.
You cast what on me?
I cast polymorph.
I'm
Is that
ugly as sin.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah. It's something.
It's something.
I gotta read what she is versus what the monster manual has real quick. Because she is actually not a normal hag.
Oh god, she has 5 counter spells prepared.
Okay, what kind of save is it?
Wisdom.
Okay. Yeah. It just one of those things. By the way, I'm going to type the name of this witch, and I'm kidding you not. This is the name of this witch.
I'm the one that butchers names,
You.
so I'll
Wow.
Stryx. Or Strix,
Nice.
I guess.
Styrix.
Yeah, it's essentially very close to Strix. So I was like,
Nice.
oh shit, I'm not trying to make a DCA reference.
Well, no, she got the name off of an owl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's the name for owl.
yeah.
But holy fuck.
It sounded like a lot of dice.
Yeah, she has magic resistance, but still, holy fuck. Guess the highest she rolled on her advantage.
Nat 20.
You see her polymorph.
What is
Which
she?
is whoop. Let me just double check.
Yeah, what'd you turn her into? Something
I'm in.
lowest charisma possible, please.
Pardon?
Lowest charisma possible, please.
Lowest charisma possible?
Yes.
So definitely not a puppy.
Because Patience is also casting something right after that.
Okay, well, hang on a second, because I've got to get my list of things I can turn her into.
It's any beast of her CR or lower.
You'd be safe.
Her
Okay.
CR.
You'd be safe. Anything in CR0 would probably have like a 3 charisma
Yeah.
or something.
Sure,
Anything that's like a familiar.
I'm trying to pull up the bestiary here, so I mean, okay. Anything for
Oh.
Let us
CR0?
Rat.
roll initiative just to keep things in a
Oh, boy.
ordered pattern.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Or so just so we're not all bouncing around with each other.
All right. 13.
I
What's
Oh,
your?
no.
don't think I've
Initiative
rolled.
tracker.
I don't think I've rolled well on an initiative check in like years.
What's your dex? Jesse.
What is my dex?
Yeah.
It should be +3.
Okay, so you're the greater because I rolled the same.
Which patience is dex.
It's only a +2 bonus.
Okay.
When did they go?
13.
So you rolled 13.
13.
So patience 13. Raw is 13 greater.
Can I make her into an Almirage? No. Yeah, the charisma's got a flat 0. I want to make her into a bunny unicorn.
They're incredibly cute and somewhat bigger than people expect, but if it's within the parameters of the spell.
Wait, their charisma 0 or the modifier 0? Is
It's a modifier 0.
there anything
Do I
that
make
has
it
a
a negative?
negative, like, you know, 1 charisma with a -5 modifier?
Let's see.
What is Serene's?
Crabs.
Okay.
Crabs have a
Scorpion.
-4.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
What's Dana's?
I got a 5.
Okay.
So, like
So-
a hermit crab, or
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with the little hermit crab.
All right. So, Serene, are you doing anything as your friends are doing things?
No, I'm not doing anything.
All right. So
I'm watching this happen.
essentially, let's start. You go. She's talking. Turn her into a crab.
Mm-hmm.
and when she's a crab, almost immediately after, since we had the same initiative, she needs a charisma saving throw in crab form.
Though that would be good if she didn't go before you.
Okay, she's in crab form
Yeah, as you see her
with the mental
transform back.
stats of a crab.
Oh, fucking bitch.
What is this?
Shape changing dick bags.
Yeah.
Okay, still charisma saving throw though.
Yeah.
Patience was firing that off anyway.
Mhm. She's like, what? I'm pretty sure that passes your save.
Yeah, it's DC 16.
Oh, yeah, she rolled 16. So,
Oh, of course.
yeah, for you.
Anytime I try to banish anything, it never happens.
You should try to banish one of us instead. It might work better.
And it's Ross' turn again.
I am very put out now. Very cross indeed.
She's like, what?
If
What are you
yeah,
doing,
no, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and what do we have in this area around here? Is there like knickknacks and stuff that I can use to animate?
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
There's probably like fallen trees and shit.
Yeah, twigs.
There's kids.
Yeah, but I
It
can't.
has to be inanimate.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's kids. Hmm.
They're about to be inanimate.
And
No,
branches.
that's no. This is all fine. This is fine. Fuck her. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna cast a haste on Thana and say, yell out loud, subdue, no fatalities.
Sure thing.
And I'm gonna give her a little bardic inspiration too, just for good measure.
It's a D8.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. I think it's Patience's turn. Or wait, did
Yeah.
you switch them? I thought
Yeah.
Patience was the lesser.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh well, I went this turn, so whoever's next.
It's even on my list.
Cool. I would like to do what I do best and punch her face in.
A lot.
Since we decided
a lot.
that's the thing we're doing. Okay, cool. All right, that I can do.
I mean, can we not all agree that we have some unspoken moral outrage about her trying to
Oh
harvest
no, I
children?
definitely do, but
And we should definitely feed her to the soul engine? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I'm gonna punch her. We haven't had a short rest or anything, have we?
Nope.
Cool.
That's why I was like, are we gonna sleep? Okay, no, never mind.
We leveled.
That's not always the thing.
I think
Is
I've,
it-
been-
Initiatives game.
Didn't we
Is it?
agree that was a thing in this game?
I don't
I've
remember.
had so many games, but that's typically something I say yes.
Yes, thank God. I get my key back.
Like I said, it's something I always like, so I've always.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why I would have said no for this game.
That's a 22 to hit. Unfortunately, none of my friends are within melee, so I don't get sneak attack.
Yeah.
And I'm shanking her with the flame tongue sword. That is a lot of damage. 10 fire damage and 6 piercing damage.
Such
Attack
classic,
You know
number.
where my
classic adventurer tactics. Negotiations failed. Okay, let's kill everything.
Behind you,
Mhm.
underneath the adventure there.
Michael almost forgot my bad. Can you hand me a dry erase? Purple war.
17 to hit with extra attack.
Yes.
That is 7 fire damage and 8 piercing damage, and third hasted attack.
Okay. Real quick.
Uh-oh.
Are your fists silver?
Are they considered
It's
magical?
a magical sword.
Okay. Oh yeah, your sword's magical. Why am I thinking you're hitting with your fist and they're on fire? Damn
That would be far
stereotype monk.
cooler. I should definitely make that a thing.
So since I just got my thing, how much damage did you did last? No,
Oh,
last
shit
set?
nuggets.
Sorry.
I want to say it was like 10-7.
10 fire.
Yes.
Okay, and this time?
This time was I'll just reroll because I don't remember it. Also 10 fire and 7 points of piercing.
So identical to last time.
Yeah. And then third hasted attack.
You do notice the fire's not doing as well.
Okay. That's a 16 to hit.
Missed.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Ooh, gonna use it. Yeah. Became an 18.
18 hits.
Woo! For 7 points of fire damage and 3 piercing, and she needs a con save. I'm doing a stunning strike.
How much piercing was it?
6 piercing.
And a con.
Con!
8.
That's a fail. Bitch is stunned.
She is
Great.
stunning.
And why
Quick, secure
not?
her.
Oh,
Bind her.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna use another key in my bonus action for flurry of blows to try and grapple her.
Okay. What does stun means? No actions again?
Yeah.
I can never remember. So
Stunned is she can't do any actions or reactions.
So she cannot-
Technically,
resist. Guess that was a action or reaction, I think.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, because she can't do an opposed check
Okay.
if she's stunned.
Cool. I think. Yeah, we'll go for it for now.
I don't think it matters a ton because I got like a lot.
Really?
It's an athletics check, right?
Really? Yeah.
Cool. I got a 30.
Nice.
Well, that's better than she could ever do in this edition, so why? I just wanted to sacrifice
bitch in it.
children.
Just put her in a headlock, face in the mud. Yeah, that's my turn.
All
God,
right.
monks being hasted is broken as fuck.
Serene's turn.
Hey, I'm gonna stab. Got new dice, so hopefully this.
No killing.
I think I have advantage.
No killing.
No killing. We need her alive.
Well,
Stab her in the thigh.
You
so
stab
she
her
can't run away.
non-lethally.
Or you
Yeah,
could
you could
just club her
do-
with the pommel.
Throw the pummel. End her right. End her rightly. Anybody see that meme online? Yeah.
You have advantage. Oh, okay, so stunned. You're incapacitated. Can't move, can't speak. Attacks against you have advantage. You automatically fail strength and dex saves.
Aha.
And
Interesting.
incapacitated, you can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so you have advantage on your attacks.
got an 18. Gonna stab her in the thigh.
My God.
That's 8 damage for
And
the
is her
first.
weapon magical and/or silver?
I think
It's
+1.
magical. It's a +1.
Nice. And you said 8.
8 for the first attack, and that's a 9.
9 would miss.
Okay.
With advantage, that's 9.
Oh, damn! I forgot advantage. Yeah. 16.
16 miss by 1.
Okay.
As it bounces off her nasty, wrinkly hide.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is your skin like that, weird woman?
I don't moisturize.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, she can still talk though, right?
Falteringly.
Apparently.
I can use bonus
She's choking,
actions
apparently.
and talk because it's free, but I can't act or react. It is weird. Though
Shit
replying
talk.
to someone would be reacting.
Back in my day. Such an old lady ramble.
It is the Hag's turn. She is stunned. And I don't think she really has anything that's a bonus action that I can justify being a bonus action. So, Rock's turn.
Okay, great. Hold on a sec. I got cantrip. Back. He's gonna walk over and he's gonna pull out his +1 rapier and he's gonna use moving blade for non-lethal pommel just pop. So Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, and I put the book away. Why did I do that?
What are you thinking, silly boy? I crit on a subdual charge. That's great. Okay, 84 from
the fire plane. What? How much did you do?
in Abyssal. You hear fuck you. No, it was 84 on the crit table chart.
84.
Okay. Whew, I thought that was damage for half a second, like Katrina did last week.
I think fuck you and Abyssal is just hello. Hi.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you like a cookie?
Okay, now this is really important. This really handicaps her even more so than before. She can't take opportunity attacks.
I mean, well,
Bitch can do anything except bonus actions, which she doesn't have.
all right. So let's see. My actual stabby damage is 8. 6 plus. Okay, so
You okay?
yeah, I was just trying to remember where that +1 came from, and then remembered. Oh fuck yeah, it's a +1 rapier. I'm an idiot. So it's I'm sorry. It's 10 piercing damage from just the rapier, and then the thunder damage. Okay, so it's only going to be 1d8 thunder damage.
Why does he do thunder damage?
Because I use booming blade.
Oh.
But also I forgot to double my damage dice, so I'm going to roll another damage for the rapier, and that's going to be 11 plus 10, so 21 rapier
Damn.
magical piercing damage, and for the booming blade, 10 thunder damage.
Damn. Ow.
So duel. I'm definitely not trying to kill her with all this.
All right. Tina.
Cool. All right. How's she looking?
That's okay. I don't need to go.
Oh,
Oh,
patience.
Right?
I pulled a Katrina. I'm sorry.
Well, we switched it
Oh,
back
yeah.
to normal, and that threw you off. Bonus action. The exact same celestial runes that's on Patience's forehead appear on her as I cast Hex, picking
Nice.
Constitution as the one she has disadvantage on. You
That's
know,
our spell. You don't appropriate our spells.
as you know, someone might try to stun her again, so now she has disadvantage. And he says, "You will not be taking any souls today, as since that was a bonus action, he uses his action, cast the cantrip Sacred Flame, and since she automatically fails Dex saves, she just takes the damage."
Stun autofills?
Huh?
Stun autofills?
What autofills?
Dex and strength saves.
That's what Kat said. Auto fails Strength and Dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 Radiant. And that's Patience's turn. Maybe he's walking towards her dramatically or something too.
Now it is Thanos. As the children are also like, ah, ah. Actually, in this domain, they're like, oh, shit.
Heck.
We're fucked again.
So I don't think she's stunned anymore.
Not at the, is it beginning or end of your turn?
Let me check. Stunning strike. Be stunned until the end of my next turn. Never mind.
So at the end of this turn, she de-stuns.
Yep, unless I stun her again.
Yes.
So.
Use your taser hand. Go.
Oh my god. I have sneak attack because I have a friend in 5 feet and I have advantage. So.
Are you gonna stun again?
For those wondering why I'm rolling so many dice, I'm rolling my damage and my d20s at the same time to speed things up.
She's just like, I was going to help you escape, you mean monsters.
Yeah.
You were going to eat children, you bitch.
No, just drain their souls. Then eat their
Worse.
dead bodies.
Worse. Big ol' 2 fire damage. Or no, wait, no, 10 fire damage. Sorry.
Whoa,
And
that's a big difference.
yeah, no, my brain is separating these.
2, 10.
I mean,
My this is the dice for my just plain piercing attack, and I fucked them up. Sorry. So 10 fire damage and 11 piercing damage on the first strike. Oh, let me take out that sneak attack now.
Haste is still up, just so you're.
That's a dirty 20 for the second hit. 8 fire damage and 5 piercing. And con save. I'm doing stunning strike again.
well, you stun her right as she just collapses, like, ugh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. All right.
Okay.
Tie her up, gag her, put a bag over her head. Let's figure out how to work this fucking thing.
Yep, okay. Kiddos, you might want to go home.
Don't take this personally, as Thena now has that rune on her forehead.
What?
I got this for 24 hours, so sorry.
One of the kids is like, your tattoo of slavery looks cooler than mine.
At his head.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
hags.
Head on home. Don't get ate by wolves on the way home.
Oh,
Please.
wolves are a major issue here.
I had a feeling. I was hearing a lot of howling.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tie up the hag.
So I think that's sleight of hand.
Sleight of
Sure.
hand intelligence, yes. If you're using Xanathars.
Great, I'm great at those.
I'll do it. I have a +7.
Go for it.
Nice.
Want to assist?
Sure. I will assist you because you are
Okay.
probably smarter than me and also proficient, and I am not.
Awesome. Okay, so it's going to be a 23.
All right. So 3 days later, she comes to.
During that whole time, I would like to be studying this goddamn
I
contraption.
think he's
That was
joking.
a joke. 3 days. It's only like
3 hours, I think.
I mean,
more like half an hour or
It's,
so.
it's,
yeah.
it's D4 hours, if I recall. If you're at 0 HP but stable, you wake up at 1.
We'll make it an hour.
Oh, there went one of the kids.
So, what's our plan if this thing can't and does need a soul?
I fully intended to feed it to her.
Then we'll find another way to leave.
That's what I was thinking. And she
Look,
said this thing only has 4 seats.
Aye.
Presumably she has to be in one. So if we feed her soul to it, then she doesn't get to go along for the ride.
No, that was the whole point. She's not coming with us.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. I'm worried that we need her.
The contraption is got a brass frame, and in the center of the orb is made of iridium.
I don't know what that is.
It's something. I'm just
It's a satellite telephone service.
Now, it has been modified from the old days. It's a 4-seater instead of a 3-seater.
Can I use investigation to try to figure out how it works? Or is
Yeah.
that Arcana?
I was going to say, somebody else better make that Arcana check, but I'll assist. I've only got a +2 for some reason. I did not take proficiency.
A dirty 20 with investigation.
Ooh.
But if it's Arcana, it's less.
All right, just let me read up on it real quick to make sure.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you would have the highest Arcana modifier. What is your...
Me?
Yeah, what's your bonus?
I +1. I'm not proficient.
Oh, you didn't have it either? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm only +2 because intelligence.
This is a religion check. Oh, you guys better back up.
All right.
Hmm.
Could I sweet talk it into working? I have an 11 persuasion. Is the pyramid sentient? Does it have an AI?
Yeah.
Can I try to fuck the
Wow,
AI?
I've never seen a geometrical shape quite like you.
You've just got the best angles and lines, no curves at all.
You're just Death the Kid from Soul Eater. It's perfect symmetry. So.
You make Romeo look like Sahaquiel. That's deep lore Evangelion jokes for those who don't know.
I only know that because I just watched the series on Netflix recently.
So yeah, Ramiel is the big D8 looking motherfucker that floats and tries to shoot all the everything. Has anyone done that? Has anyone like edited that scene in with like one of these just floating past?
I don't think so. I just know if there was a D20 angel, it would be fucked. Okay, since this is second edition, I gotta ask, how many pages do they have for this vehicle in description?
The Rift Spanner itself is only 1. The hag is 3 whole pages.
Oh wow, okay.
She's a named like entity in the domains.
Nice.
Wait,
We took her out in 2 rounds.
Because of how 2E through 5E, and me not wanting to spend the time, she is incredibly nerfed between the editions using Night Hag.
Thank you
She
for your laziness.
actually far stronger than most Night Hags, from what I can tell. Like, she can do like magic missile barrages and shit on people.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you let her.
Yeah.
And we almost turned her into a little hermit crab and banished her somewhere.
The best defense is
That's
Widow's.
in the one edition. Basically, like, she just, that stuff doesn't work on her. So, from what you can gather, there are 4 seats. Like I said, I modified it, and there are 3 controls. They are not labeled. You're thinking maybe one basically is what used to drain the souls, and the other one is actually it's 2 controls. Sorry, one to drain life, one to transport it. So basically, fuel it, move it.
So we would have a rough idea of how to tank the hag, drain her soul, and then use the machine to move it.
The only issue you have is the controls are not labeled. So you're not quite sure. And each seat has these controls.
We don't know which one is gonna.
That's 3 of them. What's the 4th seat?
No, there's 4 seats. Each seat has both controls.
Oh, okay. I have proficiency in land vehicle. Does that help? Land master. What?
Yeah, I don't think Tinker's Tools or Thieves' Tools is really going to help me if I don't know what I'm looking at.
Tinker's Tools.
Yeah, but if I don't know what I'm taking apart, I don't know what it does. Taking it apart is dangerous.
You know, patience.
I think we need to leave soon.
What are you talking about? Just a horrible roaring sound in the woods.
Patience. How's your spells? Spells for the hour.
I'm out. Well, I got one right now. I point at Thanos' forehead.
Yeah, Thana doesn't know this, but I'm pretty sure you can't actually move that thing until I go to 0 hit points.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, cool.
You're the one that takes the front, so that way if somehow we got really fucked, at least then I could transfer it over if you go down.
Yeah.
I missed something. What did you put on her?
He hexed my ass. So I have disadvantage on con saves for 24 hours.
Oh, look, all the poisonous creatures in the woods.
Fuck you, I have poison resistance.
I'm sorry,
Just
why?
Flat roll.
Patience doesn't want to waste it.
He doesn't want to waste the spell slot.
I can dismiss it whenever I want, so if it's not beneficial at all to keep it, I'll remove it.
If I get fucked and somehow take 93 points of damage, then he has the spell slot to turn to the enemy.
Trust me, if I could, I would have just put it back on myself.
So wait, he's holding concentration on a spell just in case he wants to put it on somebody else in the future? I don't understand.
It's not concentration, it's just 24 hours. But if he lets it go,
no, it's concentration.
Going for the day.
Oh,
it is?
Mm-hmm. So,
why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
I am fine with it. I have a great con to begin with.
So
okay.
Rip.
Can I cast comprehend languages on myself and look around for some instructions?
You don't have to waste a spell slot. There are 0 instructions written on this thing.
Anywhere around her area?
Yep. It's almost like
check her pockets and see if she has anything of value.
Ooh, that might be bad.
Yeah.
You see,
wear gloves.
Bones and eyeball.
Great.
Not much. She was a prisoner, just to right.
That's fair.
Whoa.
I cast animate objects on this single large object.
How big is this object? Bigger than huge size.
It's big enough for 4 people to sit in it. It could be large size.
I think it's
That's
only
4 5-foot squares.
Orb is 5 foot diameter.
Oh, that's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
I want to animate this thing and have a chat with it.
I don't think that animate
8
objects
feet on a
works
side,
that way.
8 feet on a side would be... That'd still be medium size. Because large size is when you get past that 10 cubic foot area.
I'll show you the picture of what it looked like. Like I said, I modified it to be 4 because I'm not that big of a dick to the party.
I'll tell you what I can do.
Oh,
I can use use voice commands.
That is a lot smaller.
Yeah, it understands your voice. It understands what you're telling it.
For some reason, I was imagining like a small pyramid, and then it was like the top of the pyramid was these seats, and I'm like, holy crap! Where's she hiding that?
No, it's actually quite small. Very cozy.
So I guess you could maybe tell the sphere, go touch whichever chair drains the souls. Can the sphere lift out of the device?
You have no clue.
I was animating the whole damn structure, but okay. Is it just the sphere that's the thing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Is it the sphere that's 4 feet in diameter?
I thought it was the whole construct. I was trying to animate the whole construct, including the sphere.
The sphere's 5 foot in diameter. The construct itself is 8. So I was trying to give you an image because the sphere's in the center at 5 foot, and the sides are like.
Can he animate the entire thing?
I haven't. I mean, you can animate enough stuff for that. I mean, it's only.
You can animate up to a item of huge size.
You cannot because it's a magical item, not mundane objects.
No.
Okay, so large size objects count as 4 for the purposes of this. I could still do 2 things, even if they were large size. I have up to 10 points of animation on this. So a medium-sized creature is 2 points. A large-sized creature is 4 points.
Yeah.
So or object rather. So I've got the points for it. Even if I have to animate the sphere and the chassis separately, I can still make it happen.
It specifies
you can't.
non-magical objects.
No, the spell affects multiple objects with the same casting.
Yes,
Choose up to 10 non-magical
It
objects.
is a magic device.
Or else someone could have like 10 plus 3 daggers and really wreck shop.
Well, fuck. All right.
God, wow, that would wreck shop. That would be too much damage. That's how much that would be.
So if you do nothing, I rolled the D4. So
I like the idea. I wish it would work.
she did. She's waking up in an hour. So 30 minutes later, if you're not doing anything else, she can wake up.
Nah. Do we want to try and see if we can figure this out without her help? Because I'm guaranteed she's not going to be wanting to talk.
The thing is, if the more we futz with it, the chances of it accidentally killing us is pretty high.
Well, if we don't get out of here soon, the chances of
You could
something
put
potentially
4
killing us here are 1.
What was that, Universe?
I say you could put 4 children in the seats and have them press the buttons to see what happens.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. At least not with
Sounds
me.
cruel, but could we do it to an animal?
No, we're not doing that
Like
either.
it's a rabbit?
Oh, wait, looks at alignment. No, okay, sure.
Yummy.
I don't know. Do animal souls go to an afterlife? They go to the Beastlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they?
I mean, we don't know what happens to the soul that gets eaten by this thing.
Well, in 5th edition, reincarnation wouldn't turn them into a humanoid.
Mm-hmm. So
You got mage hand or anything?
Do I? How did I did? Yeah, sure. What's up? What do you want me
I
to
could
do
go
with it?
catch a rabbit, put a rabbit on the seat, and you use mage hand to flip the button.
I don't think it'll be enough. You heard her. She said you needed at least, an
Then a
adult-sized soul.
wolf.
Well, whatever you're going to do, hurry it up.
I mean, or we could just wait until this bitch wakes up, and if she gives us problems, then I'll just KO her again.
I mean, you're as like to get instructions that'll get us killed if you try to do that. So I don't think we should try and rely on her help it. I think we should try and figure this out ourselves first. And quickly.
All right, well, you guys stay with her. Serene, you want to go help me hunt down the wolf, maybe?
All right, I'm game.
Let the nerds try and figure out what the fuck to do with this thing.
Let's go.
I'm a nerd.
More than me. Your +1 intelligence is better than my +0.
So let's see if a wolf even.
Also,
poses
you know
wolf
magic,
challenge.
and I don't.
Well, I'm kind of borrowed. It's on loan.
I have +3 intelligence. I'm the biggest nerd.
Yeah, Serene's the smartest of them all and does not tell anybody anything because she's smart.
No.
Okay. I will say, because of how nice and stuff, you managed to get a wolf.
Yeah.
A
They're
wharf?
quite- A wolf
Oh,
and a waif.
Yeah.
at least it's not
Just
a
knock
ward.
it out and be like, I'm sorry, buddy, and then start carrying it back to the magical carriage.
And that's when the rest of its pack attacks you simultaneously.
Yep.
Looking around the woods near this thing, this artifact, this vehicle, this pyramid, whatever the hell it is there much like wildlife around this thing, like in the woods nearby, like squirrels or anything?
There's quite a bit of life, actually. It's surprisingly, the woods are full of wildlife, almost as if people are forbidden from entering them normally.
Fascinating.
For this hour that we're waiting for, would that count as a short rest, maybe?
If you wish to take that,
That, of course. Anytime I can as a warlock.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to take a short rest if you don't want to.
Yeah,
While he's taking his nap,
it's just I'm not doing strenuous activity for an hour.
I was just taking the piss.
Just like looking at the thing.
I'm just staring at the hag who's unconscious the whole time, probably.
Where the hell?
Oh, it looks like Thana caught that wolf.
Sure enough. I'm going to use my Bandor to cast Speak with Animals, and I'm going to put a call out for any animals that may have seen this hag and ask them for some help in exchange.
So you cast Speak with Animals. Okay, squirrel. Just like, sup, my dude?
It's you and squirrels. Whenever there's speak with animals, always a squirrel.
They're
Always
so
speak-
common around my
They
area,
are.
so it's the first
Reliable.
animal I think of.
They
Yeah, they're
are.
nuts.
Literally every single time. You cannot spit on the campus that Kevin works at without hitting a squirrel, and they are the most feral motherfuckers. I
Squirrels
straight
love
up saw them
campuses.
steal a slice of pizza out of a man's hand one time.
Wow.
College squirrels are all unique and are all very vicious.
They take no shit.
Well, do they take nuts? Because here,
He's like, thank you, my dude.
right. So, about this thing here, have you been around here long, and perchance have you watched the hag mess around with this?
She was messing around with it a few moments ago.
I mean, before we showed up.
I don't really have a strong sense of time, but yeah, she was near here before you showed up.
Yeah, but I think before me is a good enough time span. We're not talking hours here. Did you happen to watch her mess with the complex stuff?
She was adjusting straps and making sure all the thingies were all in the same directions.
Did you ever happen to watch her test it out with anything?
No, she was going to use a child that was walking in, but then you came in and said stuff.
I hate the universe.
I'm just a squirrel, man.
All right, little buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just a small squirrel in a small squirrel world. Got a tiny little squirrel-sized cigarette.
Yeah. One thing you remember, she only recently got here from being released. She's only like less than an hour.
Hours. Yeah.
Okay, well, if she can figure out how to use this shit in less than an hour, I'm certain the four of us can.
She probably got here. I'm not there.
So
If she
a little
wakes
bit
up,
later, you're there with she waking up. She's like, yes.
immediately bop her on the head, subjugated with a quarterstaff. So she's unconscious?
I don't know how much damage do you do.
Oh, let me check.
Are you trying to knock her out or just give her a swat on the wrist?
I'm like, I do the Lion King, just like bat on the head. One hand strike. Wow, that's 6 non-lethal bludgeoning.
She's like, that hurt so much.
He's not unconscious?
No.
Bat.
Not yet.
Shit.
Oh,
3.
so she's probably unconscious for another like 2 hours.
Oh, okay, good.
At this point, just... Oh, no, we can't kill her because we need her. Okay, yeah.
I put my hand up to her forehead, and Patience closes his eyes, and he casts Dream.
Ooh.
What does that do?
Well, it's a
I
really
don't
fun
think
spell.
I've ever heard anyone ever use that
It's
spell.
It's a long one.
Yeah. Okay, so I can control her dream essentially.
Did you just night hag a night hag?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Oh
did.
yeah, I did. All right, so dream. This spell shapes a creature's dreams. Choose a creature. Oh yeah, she has to make a saving throw, I think.
What save?
I'm just gonna read this word for word. The spell shapes a creature's dreams. Choose a creature that you know to target the spell. Oh, range is not touch, but the target must be in the same plane of existence. If they don't sleep, such as elves, they cannot be affected by the spell. You or a willing creature you touch can enter a trance state, activating a message. While in the trance, the messenger is aware of their surroundings, but they can't take actions or move. If the target is asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dreams and can converse with the target as long as it remains asleep through the duration of the spell, which is 8 hours. Messenger can emerge from the trance at any time. They can shape the dream any way they want to. The target recalls the dream perfectly upon awaking as well. I can make it look monstrous and stuff, and then that's where the saving throws come in.
Yeah.
And if
So
they
he
fail
can-
it, they take psychic damage.
He can just talk to her, and the only wisdom save she gets is if he tries to do damage to her.
Mm-hmm.
So you enter her dreams.
What does her dream look like?
You go in and you see her in a plane you're not quite familiar with, but it's not this one. You see other hags, you see large larvae and stuff like that. And she's in a nice house made of bones and flesh. She's like, I'm home, finally, after a millennia.
I just open up the front gate, close the gate, and then walk into the front.
White picket fence made out of bones.
And it it's the cinematic technique where it's like discussing bone stuff, but the camera shifts to where you just don't see on camera me opening, closing the gate, and then when it goes back to seeing the gate, it's a white picket fence as I'm walking into the house.
Curse upon me.
Hi.
You.
Me. My name's Patience, by the way.
My name is Tyrex. Nice to meet you, Patience.
Yeah, sorry about that, but we really don't want to use any souls for anything ever, because destroying souls is bad. But we'd still be curious about that device. And as I say that, the entire house turns into the device.
The Rift Spanner. Yes, my creation, mine. Hundreds of years building it. Hundreds of years of studying the very fabric of the domains of dread. Very impressive. Most of the Dark Lords want my device. That's why the one captured me. He sent a huge hunting party after me. It was a pleasant diversion. All the torture and pain he inflicted.
Would there be any way?
To my honeymoon.
Would there be any way of us powering this device without using innocent souls?
Who says who is innocent and who is not? A soul is a soul. It matters not.
Do the souls have to be of the children?
No. They were just easier for my spell to capture.
Would we be able to use animals?
And it takes a lot more animals.
As I'm talking and stuff, everything's just shifting, and it just matches the theme of our conversation. So maybe some random deer and stuff, and we're in the woods, just gallops by or something.
Animals, their souls are weak. It takes a lot more.
You do know that me and Serene are hunting a big ass wolf.
I do. That's why I asked.
It'd probably take 20 wolves to equal a human.
Would that be enough to get us out of here?
Technically, there's enough souls even with one in there, but every soul that adds gives you a better chance of it working, more power to pierce the fabric. Right now, I'd estimate there's a 90% chance of success. Extra soul can increase it to 100.
Even without a soul?
It already has souls in it.
No.
But, warning, if you put too many souls, boom, and it would devastate the land around. And if you don't operate it correctly, those souls will be wasted, and you have to start again.
How do we operate it as patience turns into 4 different patients? It gets into the
Oh,
device. And
God. This is a nightmare.
2 of the patiences are just like doing like a secret high five handshake.
There's 2 levers. One brings death. One brings life. All 4 need to be brought at the same time to transfer, to go. If one is pressed wrong, not at the same time, all the souls are wasted.
Okay, so patience tries to follow those instructions in the dream. It's essentially, we've made a simulation, and he's just doing simulation training on his device.
But he's like, the hag's like, but there's 2 switches. One will drain your soul.
Which one?
I'm not going to tell you. Do you know why? You won't believe me. You either think I will tell you the wrong one, so your souls are drained, or I'll tell you the right one, which you think will be the wrong one, because you think I'm going to trick you, and then press the wrong one and have your souls drained. There's no reason for you to trust me. So whatever one I tell you, you won't believe what I say.
Well,
but there is a way to test it. Strap a soul down and press the wrong button. If it's right, you drain the soul. If it's wrong, you would know what the correct button is, and then have to get 100 more souls.
Oh, okay then. Immediately, she is bound in the middle of the device, and I'm at the levers, and I'm like, okay, well, I better pick the right one, or your soul's gonna get destroyed. Which one? I wonder.
Oh, please. I know I'm in a dream. I've used a spell on so many people to torture them. I give you an F- for torture, by the way.
It doesn't have to be a dream, though.
Well, if there's real life, then I might actually have an opinion on the matter.
Fine. Be that way. In the dream.
I am that way. I already gave you a lot of information.
And I exit the dream.
Meanwhile, in the dream, about damn time, I can have a good one. Open to then you see a bunch of patients in the cabin. Come on, boys.
Oh
No!
boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
He does have high charisma, so I guess that makes sense.
Fear!
I need an adult.
Butter, lettuce, butter cabbage party, or whatever.
So we come back carrying Wolf.
It's just looking at you like,
Oh, I probably knocked it out. Because I don't want it to be all sad.
So, you guys are all back at the camp. The hag is knocked out.
So, 1 wolf will do, yeah? It's a big one.
About that, and I explained everything I just heard from her to everybody.
Great.
So I'm thinking of going with Roth's plan. Never get your name right. Is it Rogh?
Rogh, yeah.
Yeah, Rogh. Okay, so we're going with Roth's plan, and we're gonna use her because she was not willing to tell me which lever is the one that drains souls and which one isn't. And if we get the wrong one, it still drains her soul.
And she's earned it anyway.
Yeah, but if we get the wrong
Also, she was looking
one,
at me really weird. Like she kept looking down at my waistline. I didn't understand what that was.
if we get the wrong one, though, then we're stuck here for God knows how long.
What did
Right.
you say? They had it needs 100 souls, eh?
If we fuck up, if we hit the wrong lever.
Oh, I.
And there are,
Right
we
now,
only have a 1 in 8 chance of hitting the right lever. Because there's 4 seats, 2 levers on each seat, right?
There's 2 levers, but the levers on each panel are identical.
Yeah, so we don't know which lever on which seat is the correct one, right?
Okay, so she explains or shows enough to patients. How it's supposed to operate is if you sit in the seat, 4 people all pull the transient lever at once to go. If you want to drain a soul, you sit them down, strap them in. You should strap in when you leave anyway, and have them, or you press the other lever and it drains their soul. And you can do that on any seat. So you can actually have 4 people tell them the wrong lever. You get 4 souls for the, because all of them think they're leaving at once.
Can you drain 1 soul but push 4 levers without having them strapped in?
Well, if you strapping in is just to prevent the guy from either resisting or for you to fall out. It's a seatbelt. As for the levers, you can just press 1 on 1 seat, but if you hit the transient lever, it drains all the souls. If you hit the soul suck, it will suck whatever seat soul it is.
But if there's nothing in
So
the
pretty
seat,
much, we have 2 options. We get the blue pill, which will have it use all the souls that it currently has stored inside it, and it leaves and goes out of the Plains of Dread. But then we also have the red pill, and the red pill will drain your soul. Each one of these seats is identical in that sense, but we all have to pull either one lever or the other lever.
all right.
So it's either all 4 souls go into the device, or everybody teleports with the device.
And if you just press if you press the lever for transient with no one there and it's just 1 lever, it drains it.
I have a dumb question.
Yeah.
Do we want to go back to the carnival and either talk to one of the spellcasters or maybe ask Mr. Fortuna what lever to pull?
Strix made it herself.
Yeah, and Madame Fortuna's is here.
That took centuries for her to craft.
I have if it how do we pilot the damn thing? How do we get it actually pointing where we want it to go? You should go back and ask her some more. Is that spell still in effect?
No. Oh,
You can wake her ass up.
That one isn't either. Now I think about it. The second I cast Dream, the text disappeared off your forehead.
Oh yeah.
Actually, wait. Does Dream require concentration? No, it does not. Never mind.
From what you gather, from what you said, patience, you just kind of sit in, press the thing, and you kind of go where the consensus trying to get you to go. So if all 4 people are like water deep, it should get you to water deep. If everyone's like a different place, you might end up somewhere random.
Wow.
Hypothetically, she did mention that she has yet to use it, hence why it's still here.
This is some straight up Tomb of Annihilation puzzle shit right here. 1 lever, you leave. The other lever, it's Sphere of Annihilation.
Yep.
Cool.
It's one of the surefire ways to leave the domains.
Die? Yeah.
We wouldn't leave, though. We'd be there as a point at the sphere. The game sphere. Spherical.
And apparently you have to actually be strapped into the device to benefit from its effect, not just inside of it.
Yeah.
She said, just to some things, because you were talking for a while, if 4 people are in there and press the right button to transient and you're not strapped in, there's a chance you'll fall out.
That could be bad.
Yeah. So that's why you strap in, to make sure you don't fall out. And you strap a person in when you drain their soul, because if not, they have a chance of
running away,
getting out. If you strap them in, they can. But if you don't, they have a saving throw in order to jump out of the way before their soul is ripped out of their body.
Wait a minute. Okay, so to drain the soul, for her to have 99 souls in here, every other time she pulled the lever, she must have hit the correct lever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to look and see, I don't know, fucking fingerprints or something, or use tinker tools to figure out which lever was most recently used?
Where and where?
What are fingerprint like?
I don't know.
You
Trying
print
to
Like,
some-
which ones? Which are there any that?
Thana pulls out like
I don't
compact.
know. I mean,
you print fingers?
I don't have anything.
I get what you're saying. If she's been pulling the lever to drain souls on the regular, then it should be more worn and more used looking than the one that doesn't.
But it's a magical device. They don't wear.
I don't know.
Do they
I
get
don't know
dirty?
What part of this thing is magical?
There's a magical sword that's been stuck in a stone for centuries. Rust.
Okay, so it's got some really.
Something. I'm gonna check because we don't have any other options.
Mhm.
And the longer we wait here, the longer the chances that the carnival is gonna get fucked for what we did. Or
Alright.
they're gonna leave without us, in which case we're trapped here forever. This and the
Incidentally, this
carnival
thing-
are our only way out of here.
You do hypothesize you might be able to carry it back to the carnival.
Why though?
I don't know.
Oh, I
I'm just
also would
saying.
definitely mention that pretty much every single Dark Lord in this, like these lands, apparently really wants this because it can make you.
Even more of a reason that we need to get the fuck out of here.
It's been hidden here though. Reason they haven't found it yet. Why would we take it out of its hiding spot?
That's true, I guess.
I think we gotta do it here and now as Patience gets in one of the seats and straps in.
Oh god.
No.
We're gonna die here.
That or we'll have a great story for the portal when we get home.
And remember, you all have to pull the right lever together.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Did she
I'm gonna
troll
make a
us the
judgment.
whole
Our
time?
chances of success are next to none.
Did she
Our
no
chances
no?
of
Did she
success are
troll us
50-50.
the whole time? Because she said you had to pull the right lever in order to go. Is it
Yeah,
literally the
I
right
heard that
lever?
too. I heard that too.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Also, just as an aside, there's a grand mystic tradition of the left hand being the hand that takes and the right hand being the hand that gives. So think about that. I don't know if it'll have any application here. It may just be coincidence. It may just be totally wrong. Or she could be fucking with us the entire time.
Hence why she didn't tell you what lever, because she knows no matter what she told you, you would think she was fucking with you. So it's like, that's why she didn't tell you. If you could
Aw.
trust her, but she knows you guys wouldn't trust her one way or another. So it's like, why bother?
So if we're just pulling a soul, do we need to strap her into a chair first and then pull her lever?
It'll require 4 people simultaneous regardless, because even if we do pull the right lever, if there's not all 4 people in there, it will drain all the souls.
Could we not just activate the lever from outside with a stick or something? Fuck.
Okay, so she did say it does have enough souls to function. It's just once you get 100 souls, it has 100% success rate. She's only at about 90% success rate. So that's a 10% failure rate. So you could all get in and try to leave now.
Why do I feel like that 10% is going to turn into 100% and we're going to wind up in some other damn dimension?
But for draining souls, you just have to put one person in. You don't need all 4 to drain the soul. You just strap them in and pull the button.
But if we pull the wrong button, then all the souls leave.
Yeah.
But
Trina volunteers to roll the one.
Nuh-uh, I ain't touching that shit. I know what my rolls are like in 2E.
I believe that's definitely a DM role there.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do?
Patience is definitely, he's still in the seat strapped in.
Alright.
If we're doing this, I guess we're doing it.
So all 4 of you get in, strap in.
Yeah.
Which lever do you pull? The right one or the left one?
the right one?
One.
You all agree to the same lever?
I'm gonna pull some bullshit. Can I roll an insight check?
I roll an insight check on the ship.
Which does Patience believe would be the right lever? Because he's had the most experience with her and talking with her. And
All
stuff.
4 of you need to pull simultaneously.
Oh, of
so
course.
talk to each
I
other.
will. I have proficiency with insight. I will give advantage to patience.
Perhaps he
That
should
will
give
help.
advantage to you.
I don't know.
It was 12. So. Oh, would I get that advantage? I don't know if you can assist insight.
I mean, we've been talking about this for probably 3 hours.
Oh,
As you just see the body, like, patience. Such delectable flesh.
yeah. Let's go, please.
I mean,
You've been unconscious.
That was 18. If it was an advantage.
So, all 4 of you strap in.
Mm-hmm.
What lever does the 4 of you roll?
The right.
Which one did you agree on?
yeah. The
Right.
one on the right.
So if we all pull the wrong lever, we'll all die, right? That's okay. Well, it was nice being with you guys for a short time.
Think of home, of Waterdeep specifically.
See you in the portal, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do the portal, the yawning portal. All right, let's go.
Oh god.
3,
Just land in the well.
So mad at us.
3, 2,
Yep.
1.
1.
All right, as you go in there, you see the device start powering. It starts glowing. Arcane energy flows, and you just feel like you've just been launched at 100 miles an hour. And you just see the mists just forming around you, and then you just go off like a rocket kind of thing.
We can see each other though.
Is this,
And
I
you
don't
just
think
like,
we're dead yet.
is this Guardians of the Galaxy where our faces get all weird? We're like, ah!
and a few moments later, as you're like, you just catch yourselves just like, find yourselves on top of a building looking around.
Then a barfs because I have disadvantage on Constitution checks still.
No, oh yeah.
No, yeah, I don't need to concentrate on dream, so I guess it would still be
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
nice.
As you look over,
I see Thana barf. Blah!
I lose it too. I got a
Serene's
5.
gonna fucking kill us.
3 of.
I got a 5.
Does Serene also barf?
No.
Pansies. As you look in the distance and see the most wonderful sight of Mount Waterdeep.
Oh, thank God.
Unstrap from the seat and pretty much just like fall prone onto the ground. Just lay there.
I want to look out at the skyline. I think the most recent building is New Olam College. Is it there?
Cool.
And I believe it's a coffee shop.
We've time traveled before, so I just want to make
No,
sure.
you see Mount Waterdeep. You're not next to Mount Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. So we're not
And-
in the city.
No, you're in the city as you look down and realize you're on top of the yawning portal. Like on top of the building.
Yeah.
I
just want to make sure. I want to make sure we didn't time travel. I want to make sure the city looks the same.
I believe the newest city
Okay.
is called Azra Bucks. It's this coffee store in the corner.
Yeah, but you can't really see that from a huge distance.
You look in
I
the
don't
distance, you see Slut Street crossed out and replaced.
Okay.
Oh, okay, we're in a good time.
Okay, all right. Are we still in the vehicle?
We're on the
Like,
roof.
Unstrap and walk out.
I would stagger more like, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
Patience just
do
laying
that.
like face first prone on the roof. Limbs spread out. Just
Well, we're
There's-
home.
As
All
you
right.
prophesied
Job,
that it
everybody, take 5.
would leave.
Do I think I don't know what the
So,
the
Madame
roof of the
Fortuna
portal.
actually saved us because she divined that that's how we were going to leave. So no matter which lever we picked, it was the right one.
As long as you all pick the same lever, fate dictated you had to leave together safely.
Whew.
God damn.
Hooray
Thank
for
you, Fate.
participation. Yeah, but she didn't promise we would get home safely. Just get out. We could have wound up in like the hells or something.
Well, I mean, you did end up throwing up a lot.
Yeah.
I'll
And I did have to witness the hag being like having a really happy dream about me. So
Hey, boy.
Do I think when we get out of this thing, it's going to topple? I don't know if the roof of the awning portal is flat or not.
I have no clue.
Is the roof of the yawning portal flat or not?
I'd
I don't
assume.
think it is.
Okay, cool.
At least
I'm gonna
flat
get
enough.
out and jump down and just hug the ceiling. Oh god, I hate.
As you jump off the building.
I'm on the roof right now.
Okay.
I'm just like face first on the shingles.
We survived.
We're alive.
We're
I'm
not
gonna go
dead.
get fucking smashed. Actually, no, we're gonna go check on the kids, and then I'm gonna get fucking smashed.
As you
Oh,
are
shoot the
sitting there,
kids. Patience runs right off the roof and he just floats down.
As you do that, you see that door on the roof, and you just see Floon sitting there with some money, like, and a deck of cards. He's like,
Is he in a room near the roof?
no, he's on the roof. He opened the trap door to get to the roof. That he was-
What a delinquent.
Who are you playing with?
I'm learning to count cowherds.
Well, I mean, hopefully you'll lose less money this way.
Everybody
What?
else is
Don't
I've been
touch
playing
that.
myself.
Don't
Whoa.
touch that.
Well, that's nothing new.
And then I'm gonna jump off and run after Patience.
Is that worth money?
No, it's useless. Don't touch it. It'll kill you.
Pull the left lever.
So
Just kidding.
Does
Patience
he owe us
likes
money?
him.
Hold on a minute. Before you say that, does he owe us money?
I think he always owes everybody money.
Well, then maybe don't encourage him to.
That's his
escape
character trait.
debt.
He's like, I'll pay for the hamburger Tuesday.
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know what Floon was supposed to be like, but ours has become so
Just the
pathetic.
moochiest mooch.
In both
So,
in both Dragon Heist games, that's pretty much what he turned into. So
Assuming that you just cast Featherfall on yourself, I'm going to go ahead and roll off the edge and
He
put
might
you
have
back
cast
on your
Fly.
spell.
ooh,
You floated down slowly.
He did say Featherfall at first.
I did not say Featherfall.
You didn't? Well, that's fine. I have it myself, so fuck you.
Sorry.
When I find myself not feather falling, I'm going to make that change.
I Chris Angel levitate down.
Mm.
A couple hours later, you all make it back to the.
Then it just
Social
says
alley.
fuck that noise and jumps.
Now, just
Yes,
say
monk.
you make it. There shouldn't be any problem crossing the city.
Actually, before
Serene
we get
just-
there, as we're
I'll let Serene piggyback on
Serene's
my
the only
spell.
normal one, so she just opens up the hatch and just walks
I
down.
was gonna say she uses the stairs.
as we're going, I'm gonna stop somebody and ask what day it is.
Why, it's Christmas Day, sir. What the hell? I mean, come on. Look at the newspaper like every other time traveler.
Oh, God,
I'm
we're in the wrong
sorry.
timeline.
Where is the newspaper? They don't fucking have boxes on the side of the street,
You
do
look and
they?
see a box with the
Damn it.
dailies.
Where's Tiny Tom hawking? Extra, extra, read all about it.
God bless us, everyone.
Drunk dwarf doesn't know what fucking day it is again.
Accurate.
It's about a day and a half since you left.
Oh, thank God. Also, I fucking hate time travel so much.
Hold on. Wait, does anybody have one of them sending stones for the house?
That was plain to travel.
Yes.
You should probably call the house and let them know we're okay.
I will do that.
Oh, hey. We should talk to Volo and tell him to have no one go to the house ever.
Yep.
Why?
We'll get there in a bit. First, I need all of the booze. All of it.
I think we've had enough booze in that damn domain.
No, we did not have enough booze.
No, like boo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You can tell he's fine now because he's trying to crack bad jokes again.
Mm-hmm.
so you call up to the the
Perky
poltergeist before you get there, and it's like, hello?
Who is it that answered?
Multi-poltergeist, how can I help you?
It's you think it's Squiggly. It's like,
Hey, it's us. We're on our way home. Just letting you know that we're okay. And we're back.
I'm gonna go inside. and
okay, the parents are coming home. Hide the booze.
Do not. Fuck.
That was your once a day, yeah.
Yep.
Here's waiting for you to be like, you can reply to this message. He's like, Has she stopped talking? Can I reply to this message?
No copper wire on this one.
Yeah. And just jogging home.
You just see the carriages and stuff. People on horses.
I am running so much faster than the carriages.
I
I
cast.
am running 100 feet around right now.
I hope.
You
Well,
stop
if
it.
you're going so fast, I grab your collar and I cast levitate on myself, so I don't weigh like anything, and I just with you.
You get to an intersection with that, the guy stopping with the red light, horse wagon next to you.
Nay, nay, nay.
And I will. No, I am evenly matched with the horse because my speed is 50, and I think a riding horse's speed is also 50.
Water deep drift. You know why they call him DK?
It's the fast and the furriest.
Oh shit, we're in Port Narnsaru. We got races in the streets.
Oh, damn it. A riding horse is faster than me. Riding horse's speed is 60 feet.
So,
Wait, can I help with that? Give me a sec.
I still got some haste.
Oh, I have to concentrate on levitate. Never mind.
so after a bit, you'll slowly make it into the Perky Boda guys.
Yeah.
Some a little bit before
Lucky,
the
I
others.
Wait a minute.
Lucky. Yeah.
Second. When we were all
Then I'll
together.
hug all the kids and then get the biggest cup of booze possible.
You notice there's a lot of
So
extra little
weird.
glasses around trying to be like hidden in the sink.
I don't say anything.
I give a disapproving nod.
Hey.
I mean, you've been gone for a day. We thought maybe you went on venture.
We did. Yeah. If you guys ever see a haunted house, don't go in. Just don't do it.
But Uncle Volo was
No,
going to take us to
no,
one.
screw Uncle Volo. Do
He's
not do it.
He's not your uncle.
I mean, technically,
Do not
most of
listen
our
to him.
uncles are dead and or lost and abandoned us. So we claim everyone we can.
Okay, that's
Bro.
fair.
I mean, I'm Aunt Hannah, and I don't think they're related to me.
God, hope not.
Wow.
Rude.
Squiggly might be entering puberty soon.
Hmm.
It's a tiny little horrible thin mustache.
How?
One little patch of hair.
He's teenage Groot.
No.
All right. So Squidly's being
No,
a sassy
Mom.
bitch. What are Nat and Jinx looking like? Are they sloshed or are they good or what?
They're good. It's mainly Squiggly who's the bad one. Nate is the good one, and the other one's the nerd.
Which one's
That's the ringleader. Nat was the one who always got him into trouble. She's just better at hiding it.
which one's drunk?
Hmm?
Which one's drunk?
Squidly.
Squidly's the one who drinks
The
most,
tiefling.
or tries.
Greater restoration.
Wow, that's bro.
Rude.
Yep, I just got
We're
it.
9th level.
Patience, you gotta let them, work out their own.
Hangovers.
Yeah.
No, I can guarantee you the best way to teach a child how to not overindulge is the hangover.
Aye.
Well,
So guess what? We'll get you drunk again, lad. Drink up.
no. Usually, like the way you can negate that is if you keep drinking, so it kind of like enables the habit.
Oh no, it's not.
Or it's like, oh, I have such a hangover this morning, I better get a drink to buzz it off.
Drunken monk approved.
This is really weird coming from the fact that one of their parental figures is straight up a drunken monk.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So it's
Thano
not-
runs on hair of the dog.
It's one.
Don't drink, it's bad for you. And they look over at Thana doing awesome maneuvers while drunk.
Well, it's one of those ironic parent things where, like, let's say, like the parents like
Do as I do,
ex-military.
not as I say, or do as I say, not as I do.
It's more like just dissonant parenting styles. Like you've got the authoritarian patience over here, and then you've got the libertarian or libertine, I should say, Thana and
Mhm.
her lush. Some other L words, I'm sure.
A bottle of wine just comes over to Serene, just across the bar.
What?
Oh no, try it. You like it?
I'm not drinking in front of the kids.
As
Okay.
you see that there's patrons in the because it's an actual
They live
tavern.
in a bar, Serene.
I have standards.
Mage hand, and the
Well, you'll grow out of those
and-
soon.
and the wine bottle is just like back to the opposite side of the bar.
No, I didn't say I didn't want it.
No, I'm just going to drink it later.
Well, the mage hand's kind of slow, so you probably like grab it before it goes too far.
Oh,
I don't know.
we ought to go talk to Volo in a bit.
Yes?
What the hell? Okay, I thought that was a nightmare for a second. Is he actually here?
You just see him sitting there. He's like, hey, I was waiting for you guys to come back.
Hey, that one haunted house was horrible.
Ooh, tell me all about it. Hold on, let me get some paper.
Don't go inside.
I don't need to sleep, so I can tell you about it. So, okay, we go into the house, right? And then he just does the whatever that guy's name is in Deadpool. You know, just like that.
Dana will do the thing where she
Ant-Man?
interrupts you every 5 minutes.
Was that Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I
Yeah.
thought that was in Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Louise with the backstories.
And then Dana will do the thing where she interrupts you every 5 minutes until about halfway through when she passes out on the table.
Man, dwarves can't hold their liquor.
I had disadvantage for a good long while.
After you pass out, Patience is like, "Oh, sorry," and he dismisses it. Anyway, as I was saying.
Also, it's been a long day. Also, I don't think we've slept. I have not slept.
Oh, what a nightmare!
24 hours. I actually fucking need sleep, Mr. Weirdo. I do calisthenics at night.
Hey, those are good for the joints, all right?
They're not calisthenics.
Oh.
Don't think of the night egg. Don't think of the night egg. Don't think
Dana
of the night
cuddles the
egg.
guard dog that's not great at guarding, and then feels happy that we
Okay.
didn't have to kill that
Your
wolf.
guard dog is good at what his job.
He
It just
just
so
can't
happens
stand up
that a
against an
powerful
archmage.
wizard put him to sleep.
Every time we see him,
Bad sleep, using the spells.
every time we see him, for just some reason, he's just a little friendlier and a little fatter.
I 100% believe that.
Right.
Especially because, like, we got him as a guard dog, except everything about a tavern trains a dog to not be a guard dog because people are walking in every 5 seconds, and I guarantee he gets so fat off table scraps.
Oh.
Also, he's a mastiff, so he's probably like
Squiddly's like,
table height.
Guys, I taught the dog how to talk. Hey, say his name. Ruff.
I love these children
That's
so much.
the biggest DM win ever, when all the players give you a round of applause.
Jesse's so mad. That was beautiful. Yeah, so we tell Volo all about the nightmare. I don't even remember how the fuck we got in there. There was a house, and I think when we left the house,
Can we get like the 80s
we landed
ending
in the mist.
where like he says, "Look, he said your name, Rough," and we all just like ha ha ha, and it like freeze frames, and you get like the yellow text credits. I joke, but
Well, that is a good time to be stopping for the week. You leveled last week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
no. We need another level. Yeah,
Did Volo promise you money?
Yes.
no.
Shut up.
Okay,
He promised us another building.
He's like, okay,
We
guys,
need another building.
you
We
can
don't.
either take 0.5% of the royalties off of my next book, Volo's Guide to Haunted Houses, or I can just pay you some money right now.
How
Yes.
much money can you pay us right now?
I'll pay you each 100 gold apiece.
Wait, which one's better?
I feel like his books sell pretty well, don't they?
0.5% of the net.
I don't know what that means.
Why are you using nets for books?
Roll insight and or history of books.
Lol.
Well, I got a 15.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
I'll do the net thing because that's the first thing, and I always go with the first thing.
Nope.
Jesse, you're still
I got a
muted.
15 insight.
Jesse, you were muted if you said something.
He is laying on his toy. It is under his chin.
I got an 18 for my insight or for my history check on his sales.
Okay. So, 1, his sales are pretty good, but 2, with insights, you know he's supposed to take from the gross, not
Yeah.
the net.
You get
Net
points.
does not exist.
Make it from the gross, and we've got a deal.
Ah.
I'm drunk,
You know how
but I'm
those
not
book
stupid.
publishers are? Those book publishers always declaring losses when they are.
Mhm.
Oh, you clever.
Drunk,
Okay,
not dumb.
0.5% of the gross. When I'm, of the next book that comes out.
No.
Per person.
Copy.
Whoa. It's 0.1 for each person. 0.5 for group.
That's a loss of 0.1%. What are you doing? We know how to math, man.
I figured the other 0.1 was going to be shared amongst you in whatever way, like going into the tavern or to the kids' trust fund.
Yeah, Thanadis not about this life anymore. She goes back to sleep.
Look, okay.
Okay.
I haven't published it yet, but 0.5% of the gross, and then you can do what you want with that 0.5.
All right.
I don't mean to speak for the team, so we'll have to confer and get back to you.
Thanadis just gives a drunken thumbs up.
Well,
I
mean,
agree.
Do you want 100 gold now, or do you want a bunch of gold for a while?
The second one. I have 100 gold now.
All right.
Serene, would you like a passive income stream to retire into in case you survive?
That sounds nice.
I'm just being realistic here. It's a dangerous lifestyle we have.
Oh, hey, Patience, do you have that spell that you can figure out what things do? Magic things?
There's a few spells for that, I think.
Where you, like, identify them?
I mean, this is a dagger. Like,
I'm pretty sure we can take it somewhere and have it looked at.
Okay, yeah, because we got that stuff off of Vlad Drakov that, I don't know if we know what it does. You have that weird stick that can turn into other weapons. That one's pretty cool.
oh yeah, this thing. Pulls out the rod of flails.
I just looked down and stuff I have taken off of Vlad's body. Gauntlets, ring, rod with Patience, head with Serene. I'm gonna cross that out. I think we probably left that there.
Oh yeah, I was about
As
to
you
say,
say,
do we
that's
still have the head?
Meanwhile, the night hag wakes up, polymorphs out of the strains.
Oh,
Ugh! Ugh, I hate her so much.
Oh, but the head of a Dark Lord would be much better as a component to some crazy ritual.
It's true.
And then as she tries to leave.
Like making 20 Patience clones.
Yeah. And when Dana wakes up, she's going to tell Volo all about the carnival and the weirdos there and how cool they were and all kind of stuff. Be like, your next book. He probably thinks she's just hallucinating. She's so drunk. Because it sounds fucking weird.
Since Patience doesn't sleep, he's just like nodding, like like confirming her stories.
He's just like, okay, don't send them to another haunted house. I think I gave them psychosis. Got it.
We got better.
Yeah. And with that, I think we are definitely going to end.
Yeah.
Our dog is laying there, dejected with his cat toy.
Yeah, he's so disappointed in
It's
us.
a toy that looks like a cat.
Wow.
It's like the Friskies cat.
Wow. That's the Mastiff in our tavern. Right there.
It's one of his
That's
favorite toys.
Terry.
Yeah.
How Terry's laying. Like, that's just the Mastiff, like, most of the day.
Yeah, just right in front of the fireplace.
So we will play again. There is, I believe, the weekend of the 24th, 25th, we won't be playing. That's 2 weeks.
And,
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
in a few weeks, yes.
Yeah. So next week we should be.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
you'll join us next week. And again, thanks to Sirenscape for our soundtrack.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And link above the heads. And see
I
you all.
guess you'll see this channel Friday.
Yeah.
Vaccine, where I deal with the insanity that Kevin left me.
Do you mean the Fallout?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Ha 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 ha.
Go check Corruption Game to find out what the fuck we're talking about, and still have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Okay. See ya.